everybody, my name is Beth and I am the Steadfast Stitcher, and this is my Flosstube channel where we talk mostly about cross stitch. Welcome. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all of you. And if you're brand new, I do hope you'll hit like and subscribe below. And we're also going to be having a little giveaway later, so I hope you'll stay tuned for that. I have got some new starts to show and some whips, a little bit of fabric haul, and I think just a little addendum to plans, and then we'll have the giveaway winner from last video and a new giveaway for today. So let's get started. Before I do start showing like whips and new starts, I wanted to say thank you for everybody that reached out and sent healing thoughts and great vibes from recovering from you know what. I probably about 90% better, 95%, so I'm really getting there. It did take a lot out of me for a couple weeks, so but I am feeling much better, and thank you so much. And I am super excited because I got in for the Barefoot Needle Arts Retreat in February. And I'm so excited, and one of my friends did as well. And then I've got two friends that are on the wait list for the Barefoot Needle Arts Retreat. And so I'm crossing my fingers, and I swear I'm going to wear a mask everywhere between now and February so I can go to this retreat. But, okay, let's really get started this time. Because I've got 3 new starts to show you and some whips that I worked on. And I had a lot of stitchy fun. Once I started feeling a little bit better, I just kind of went to town. I did a little on a lot. I guess that's what you would call it for this past 2 weeks. It's just I was going through so many of my whips. Alright, now this is not the best photocopy, but it's Reading by Twin Peak Primitives. And it's a cute one with a Jane Austen quote that says, "I declare there is no enjoyment like reading." And I couldn't agree more, except for maybe stitching. So, I'm doing this on some 18 count Fiddler's Cloth Aida I had in stash. And that's where I've gotten on it. So I've got a nice little start on it, and as you can see, yeah, the colors are much more vibrant than my photocopy, so I apologize for that. But I think she's going to be really pretty, and I can't wait to finish her face and her dress and the bookcase. This is a fun stitch, and I'm really enjoying it. And again, it is Reading by Twin Peak Primitives. So that's one new start. My second new start is from the Winds of Autumn book by Blackbird Designs. I love this book. There are several in here that I want to stitch. But this time around, I am stitching Mighty Acorn, which is this pattern right here. It is beautiful, and I am using all the called for threads, which is mostly Weeks Dye Works. Yeah, it is all Weeks Dye Works. But yeah, lots going on in the pattern, and it's just beautiful. I just got 200 stitches in it, but that's a start. I am using, speaking of Barefoot Needle Arts, fabric that I picked up from Barefoot, and I think it was the last time I went on a retreat there. It's Under the Sea Fabrics, and it's Properly Primitive. And so, yeah, just a little start, but on the double border. But I did get a nice start on this, and I just love this fabric. So, so pretty. And it greens and browns, and it just, I think it's going to look, this Mighty Acorns is going to look gorgeous on here. So I'm excited. beautiful. My third start is one of the Songbird Garden series. I already have 2 or 3 that I have as active whips, and so I've added this one to the mix. It's Winter Wisdom, and it is Songbird Garden number 3. And the bird is a golden crowned kinglet. So pretty. I love the colors in this one. And it's wisdom at the bottom. These pine cones are terrific. So I've gotten a little start on this. I was going to swap out the Weeks Dye Works oak for the DMC conversion. But once I saw the oak color and how much variegation it had, I've decided to go with the full color scheme. So this is what I have so far, and I am doing this on 18 count, no, excuse me, sorry, yes, 20 count fiber on a whim, and this is slate. Oh yeah, it is all Weeks Dye Works, and this is a fun stitch. I am enjoying this one. So I just started this one and the Blackbird designs, and I'm looking forward to spending more time with both of those. So those were my 3 starts. So I'm getting pretty close to 60. I'm so excited. I'll talk a little bit more about that closer to the end of the video. Before I get started on the whips, I want to give my shout out to under 1,000 subscribers. And that is Joanne, the Eclectic Stitcher. Joanne is fabulous. I hope you do go check out her channel. I will link her below. She's also in my Zoom group, and she's so sweet, and she works on a great variety of projects, hence the Eclectic Stitcher. I think that name's perfect for her. And her floss tubes are fun to watch, and she's the sweetest person. Go check her out, and I will link her below. All right, now for whips. I get pretty busy. The first one that I worked on was another Twin Peak Primitives, and this is Amity Manor. I love the colors in this. So, yeah. It says, to everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. Now, I thought I had grabbed all the colors for this, but apparently I didn't. So, I do have a couple other DMCs that I need to pick up. And the called for is all DMCs in this one, so that's great. And this is on 20 count grog from Be Stitch Me. And that's where I'm at. So there's going to be a really dark moth over here. And I don't know if you can see, I started on, whoops. I started on an angel wing over here. And I may backstitch that a little bit, depending on how much it shows up when I actually fully finish one of these angel heads with the wings. But they are very pretty. And I love this flower here. I think that's so pretty. Color is gorgeous. But I am doing this on 20 count grog from Be Stitch Me. And this is another fun stitch. Really, I think I've only got a couple that I just wouldn't call them a really fun or beautiful stitch. I pretty much enjoy everything that I'm working on. I'm very fortunate. Now this next one is from Happy Mood Point. They have a new name now on Etsy, and I will link them below. But this is We Love Nature. And this is a very fun Quaker. I am doing this on blush 20 count Ada from Bestitch Me. And this is where I'm at so far. Doesn't look like you can see the pink really well, but it's just a very pale pink blush is a fitting name for it. It's got a little bit of modeling to it. It's just really pretty. So I worked on this medallion here in the center to it. And yeah, just a lot of fun. And this goes well right into Pattern Keeper, which is nice. I am doing this all in DMC 4025, which is this one right here. Look at those colors. They're so pretty. I like this one a lot. So again, maybe back here, it shows a little bit more pink back here. I think this is going to be gorgeous. And again, I will link the new link for Happy Mood Point below, and I do believe they're having a sale right now as well. So go check them out. Now, next I worked on Teresa Koget's. It's from the book Love Lives Here. I love this one. It's a terrific book. And I am doing this small sampler, which is this one right up here at the top. And right now I am working on the house. I am doing this on 25 count, I think it's called Stormy Night Lugana, that you can get on regular from 123 Stitch. It's Zweigart. And I'm doing 25 count over 1. I'm using all the called for colors except for the gray of the windows and the smoke out of the chimneys. I am using formerly called Confederate Gray, now just called Gray, I believe, from Weeks Dye Works. But this is a very fun stitch. Kat Stitches, who's a Flosstuber, and I started this together. She's already finished hers, and I am way behind, but that's... I do want to pull this back out more often because it really is enjoyable to work on. And I still have in the back of my mind that I would really love to start on our Whimsy house this year. Or possibly the other one I was looking at. Because I really want to do everything in this book. But, or possibly the Quilter's house or Salt Box down here. This is a terrific book from Teresa Koget, in my opinion. And I just love every pattern that's in here. Great buy. I'm so glad I picked this up. But if you'd like to see what it looks like finished, check out Kat Stitches either on her Flosstube or over on Instagram, because it is beautiful for this small sampler. And the next thing that I worked on, oh, this is so much fun. I was going through patterns that I wanted to work on, and I came across this one, and I hadn't had it out in a while. And I love this pattern. This is from Modern Folk Embroidery, and it's called Home Sweet Home. See how pretty that is. I just love that. Now, I decided not to do this in red. Me, I love DMC variegated flosses. They're highly underrated. So what I pulled out was DMC 4522, and it's also named Canadian Nights. And look at those colors. Aren't they gorgeous? And wait till you see how this starts stitching up. It's beautiful. I am doing this pattern on 25 count potato Lugana over 1. I don't know if you can see, the colors are just stunning. So I've worked on the tree here and the house and a little bit of the border. But yeah, this was fun to pull out again, and I have a feeling you will see this again in 2 weeks because it's really just a joy to stitch on. And I really like stitching on potato Lugana or 25 count over 1. I really like the look of it. Oops. I left a thread. You go back in the bag. There you go. All right. So the next one is a biggie. And I love it. And I don't stitch on it as often as I would like to, I think. But let me get this out here, because it's going to take up some space. All right. This is Pilgrim by Long Dog Samplers. And I am doing this on 20 count Aida. And I'm doing the Raven all in black. And I'm giving him an étoile halo. I changed up his hat to a halo. So he's getting an étoile halo. And then the DMC color that I'm using is 4245. It also has a name of Mystical Midnight. And the colors in here are wonderful. Now this is getting, for me, it's getting very hard to find. Fortunately, I have enough to finish this pattern. I have several skeins, but for me, I have not been able to find it at Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby. Although I am still finding it on 123 Stitch. But yeah, I can't seem to find it locally anymore. Very, very pretty. And yeah, so let me show this again, because this is just gorgeous. I love stitching on it. And so I worked a bit on the Raven, and I also worked on the deer and what he's standing on. Yeah, beautiful. Always a joy to pull this one out. I love Long Dog Samplers. I have several Long Dog whips that are going to see more progress next year for sure. Now this one I got a little bit done. I got a pine cone done. I am working on this with Stitches with Andrew. I've mentioned him before. He's a fabulous stitcher over on Instagram. And this is Autumn Sampler from Crocette Go-Go. And yeah, this is a beautiful pattern. There we go. My lighting's a little weird tonight for some reason. This is gorgeous. And I am doing this on a fabric that I got from Barefoot Needle Arts, and it is Fiber on a Whim brown sugar. And since you last saw it, I've added the branches here and that pine cone. So yeah, very, very pretty. I love this design with all the acorns, and that house is fabulous. Such a joy to work on. I'm going to pause for 1 second. I will be right back. Alright, so next up that I worked on was from Ink Circles, and it's Force of Sumatra. gorgeous. I eventually would love to do all the Sumatra patterns. So we will have to see. I've got to live long enough to finish everything that I want to. 200 or 300 years will be good. But this is beautiful. I am using... This is from the Gentle Art Sampler Threads, and this is Blue Spruce. Oh, yeah, the color's really showing up. This is great. I love working with this one. So, so pretty. And since you've last seen it, I did the medallion up here, this piece down here, and started on one of the large trees at the bottom. This is beautiful. This is also Grog from Bee Stitch Me, and it's 18 count, and I'm using 2 strands of the Gentle Arts. But yeah, this is a joy. And this one has a home in Project Bag that I got from Patchwork Crossing last year with the autumn leaves. It's just beautiful. I will link Colleen's shop below. She's on Etsy. And she just, yeah, she makes beautiful bags. This one has not come out in quite some time. I only got a little bit done on it, but it was nice to pull it back out and get a few stitches in. And I'm going to put the picture right here. This is the Linens and Threads, or Fox and Rabbit 2017 band sampler. It was originally free back in 2017. And now you can go purchase the pattern. And it is gorgeous. So I'm using a mix of variegated and solid colors. So the variegated that I'm using is DMC 69, which is this. So it's all kind of different shades of terracotta. Let's see if you can get all the different colors in there. And then I'm also using some 898 brown. And, oops. There we go. And I will be using a little bit of black in that as well. And possibly a dark green. I have to like do a floss toss. But as you can see, the band sampler is quite large. So I just have a little bit on this, and this is on Not Another Sampler by Bee Stitch Me, and this is 25 count, and I'm doing it over 1. So this is where I'm at so far, and I love the way this variegated floss is playing out on here. I think it's beautiful. So yeah. I don't have a lot done. I've got a long ways to go on this one, but it is a fun stitch. And the PDF version that you can get on their website does work in Pattern Keeper quite well. And next, I got a little bit more done on Laura's birthday salve. So Laura, Stitching by the Shore, has her pumpkin birthday salve. You can find them over on Instagram. There are some great pumpkin patterns. I am doing Pumpkin Colored Autumn from Owl Forest Embroidery. Let's see. And I am using the Owl Forest threads on this, and I love them. So this is Winter Wonderland from Dying for Cross Stitch, and I will link their website below. Oops, how many bits show that? There we go. So I finished off this medallion here and started on the leaves down here. So not a lot done, but I did make a little progress. And I love these threads from Owl Forest. They are wonderful. I also have a Bluebird of Happiness pattern that I got from Owl Forest, and I'm using their threads as well. And it's lovely. It's so nice to stitch on. And I think that is all my whips. Yes, that's all my whips. I had a good bit of whips and my 3 new starts, so I think I'm doing pretty well with my stitching for my 60th birthday. And I should be right on track for doing my 60th start on December 14th, which is my birthday. Now, I'm still trying to decide between Dorney Lane and Blue Rhapsody, which is going to be Rosewood Manor B-Day Sal. So this is Blue Rhapsody. I have it all kitted up and ready to go. And we have several in my Crafts and Books group that are going to be joining in for the Rosewood Manor B-Day Sal. So I hope you'll join in as well. And then I also have Dorney Lane. So I'm leaning towards actually both of them. Because I love them both so much. And in fact, I contacted Vicki Clayton, HDF Silks, earlier this week. Because I wanted to see if I could get this kitted up in her silks. And oh my gosh, she's so fast. Not only she got it kitted up for me, paid for it, and I paid for it, and it's already on its way. I should probably have it tomorrow. I am so excited to see her silks for this. Vicki Clayton has some gorgeous, gorgeous silks. I absolutely love her. I'm already using excuse me, I'm already using her silks on another pattern, and I just love them. So I may end up starting both of these for my birthday. I don't know yet, but it's entirely possible because they're both so beautiful. I can't decide. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Rosewood Manor patterns, and decisions. It may end up being both. I don't know yet. I'm still deciding. Speaking of Rosewood Manor, plans-wise, I am starting this next week with Debbie, who's in my Zoom group on Facebook, and she's also one of the people that's going to be going to the retreat with me at Barefoot Needle Arts. And we are starting Dreaming of Autumn Leaves from Rosewood Manor. Oh my gosh, this pattern is stunning. And she's got some fun ideas on the back too for smaller versions that you can use for this. And they are beautiful. And I'm sorry because it looks like my lighting is being weird. I need to start recording Flosstubes on my lunch break. Instead of recording in the evening, especially now that the sun is coming down a lot earlier. But, oh, look at this. So gorgeous. I cannot wait to start this with her next week for her birthday. Happy birthday, Debbie. Now, I did get some stitchy kindness, which was just wonderful. So if this is the first time you're watching my channel, I was not able to go to the Queen City Stitch Retreat because of the vid. I got it for the first time. And so I missed out on that. But Maggie and Kitschy Whips and Amy did send out the goodies to me through Debbie Gator Stitcher was kind enough to send me a package with all the pattern for the retreat and everything else. And she also bought me a little project bag that I just love. Oh my goodness. This is from Sheba Designs, who was the bag designer for the retreat. And oh my goodness, look at this. Hedgehogs. That is just too adorable. Thank you so much, Debbie. I just love this. And it's the vinyl front bag. And I love these little flowers in here. They're so pretty. But oh my god, the hedgehogs. So totally adorable. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Debbie. Oh my goodness, I just love this. So cute. And it's got a little paw print and a maple leaf fob on the zipper. They're just really cute. Oh my gosh, I just love this. Makes me smile every time I look at it. Now, I do have a little bit of haul to show. I did place an order with Stitch Me, so I've got some fabric. And I apologize, I've got crinklies. The first one is Dusty Cottage from Stitch Me, and this is 18 count. I love this as a neutral. This is terrific. So it's got some definite color to it. Yeah, very, very pretty. This is a great fabric that'll work with just about anything. And one of my favorite neutrals that I like to get from Stitch Me is Badlands. And it really does not want to come out of the package. All right, so let's try and show it like this. So this is Badlands. And it is 22 count Ada. Very pretty. And then I also got Lunar. And let's see if I can get this open. Never mind. All right, this is Lunar on 20 count Ada. Very pretty fabric. I like this one a lot. The grays and some blues to it. It's a wonderful neutral as well. And you can never have enough neutrals, right? On hand. All right, so I think that's giveaways or haul, whips, new starts, stitching kindness. And so let's do the giveaway. So last video, I asked you to use the word cottage, and it's for this pattern. I would rather be stitching from Primrose Cottage Stitches. And the winner is, dum-da-da-dum, Sharon, congratulations, you won. I will put my email address and my Instagram account below. Please send me your email address, or your address where I can mail this to you. Now, I've got a fairly good size run going to the post office this coming Saturday. So if you send it to me before Saturday, I will get that out this coming weekend. We just did, our Zoom room did 24 hours of cross stitch weekend, and we had a number of giveaways, so I have a lot of mailing to do this Saturday. But yeah, send me your address and I will get this out to you. Congratulations. And finally, I have a new giveaway. This is one where I have 2 copies of this, and because I am collecting the Songbird Garden series from Cottage Garden, and I believe someone sent me a copy and sent me the pattern, and I already have one. So this is going to be a giveaway. This is the Songbird Garden series number 9, and it is Simplicity. And it is an American goldfinch is the bird. And this is just so pretty, but I love daisies. And goldfinches are so pretty, so it's a beautiful pattern, and I definitely plan on stitching one for myself as well. So if you are interested in this pattern, please be over 18. Please be a subscriber. Like the video. Don't use the word giveaway or prize or anything like that in the comments, because that does attract the spammers. And I'm going to say use the word simplicity if you would like to win this one. So, and just make sure you spell it correctly as well. Because the program that we use does go by the keyword, so if it's misspelled, it doesn't pick it up. So the word is simplicity if you would like to win this pattern. That's all I've got for you, everybody, for today. And gosh, the next time I see you, Thanksgiving, Halloween will already have come and gone. So I hope everybody has a fun Halloween and gets in a lot of wonderful stitchy time. I plan on getting on the road on Saturdays and seeing some autumn leaves and probably doing a little shopping. But have a great 2 weeks, everybody. Please do go check out Joanne, the Eclectic Stitcher, and give a like and subscribe to her wonderful little channel. And don't forget, use the word simplicity if you would like to win that Cottage Garden pattern. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye, everybody.